We're here with Patty Cervantes. This is her home. You're giving a house party for Congressman Lujan. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing very well. As you can see, we had a very, very nice turnout. I'm very proud to have the congressman come to our home and visit all our neighbors and the constituents in the county.
Now, you are the president of the Democratic Women of Sandoval County.
Yes, I'm the president of the Democratic Women of Sandoval County. We have a fabulous group with a lot of very intelligent, progressive women running our club, and I think we're probably one of the strongest organizations in the state.
Thank you very much. Hi, Congressman. How are you? Good to see you.
I'll tell you, it's good to be here. Look at this beautiful day. The sun's shining. The skies are blue. This is just gorgeous. We saw when we were driving into Corrales, there were some quail running across the road. I mean, it's just a gorgeous day. We're very excited, I'll tell you, but we need to make sure we get everyone working hard. We see what's happening across the state with already negative tactics being used in the gubernatorial race, where they aren't even certain of their primary or their candidate yet on the GOP on the Republican side, and they're all throwing mud at Diane. And I think we can expect to see that in all of the races across New Mexico this year. And it's to discourage people from voting, and we have to make sure we keep people excited, that we don't get complacent as Democrats, and that we turn out to make sure that we're truly putting people ahead of everything else, because that's going to be the difference in this campaign. And that's what we saw in Washington this year with us and move healthcare reform, putting people ahead of health insurance companies, especially with this decision with the Supreme Court, allowing foreign corporations and corporations to get involved in campaigns like they never have before. Those health insurance companies are going to come after people aggressively because we finally stood up to them. And it's that kind of opposition that we need to be very concerned with, because the people deserve better. And I'm certainly hopeful that we'll be able to get people excited and engaged.
So, Congressman, what's the next big job after health care reform?
Well, we're hoping that the Senate will move financial reform in the upcoming weeks. We moved that piece of legislation out of the House at the end of the calendar year, and that's taking on Wall Street and the big banks. All these concerns that we have with the swapping and with derivatives and some of the problems that were created by the very big of the big. This notion of too big to fail is something that we need to do something about and make sure that we're never in that situation again. So we moved that legislation out. The president has clearly asked for it, and he said he wanted a strong piece of legislation, not something that's watered down, or he'll send it back. And so that should be the next piece that we'll see the Senate move. As soon as we get back, the Senate will also make sure to move on the unemployment benefits, which was stalled in the Senate. We're very anxious to be taking on education reform very soon as well, seeing what we can do to help our teachers and help our students. I think that'll be coming up in the summer. And so over the next 5 or 6 months, that's the agenda of the major pieces of legislation. And again, not taking our eyes off of the jobs that we need to create in the economy, continuing to focus on small business tax incentives, tax credits that can be applied for job creation, and those are critical things that we need to make sure that we can do. We're seeing positive signs. The economy is growing. We saw the market tip over 11,000 yesterday, which is helping people with their pensions and investments that they've made. But as long as people are out of work, our job is not done. And so those are positive indicators, but until we get people back to work and we get that that unemployment percentage down, we have to keep at this very aggressively and very focused. And so that's what we'll be looking at in the upcoming months.
So I just have one more question. I'm going to let you go. What's going to happen now that Judge Stevens is resigning?
Well, we're very anxious to see the list that the president will come up with, but I'm certain that the president will make a good decision. We were very supportive and quite excited about Supreme Court Justice Sotomayor, and I think I got that backwards, Sonia Sotomayor. And I think that the president, he showed that he's able to make very good decisions, bring them forward in a way where they'll get confirmed by the Senate. And I'm just hopeful that the Republicans will not hold up nominations down the road. We've seen them hold up so many important nominations that the president has had there that have been sitting in front of the Senate. And the American people are tired of those games that are being played. We need to make sure that we have good people in place. And I'm very confident that the president will make a very wise appointment and I'm hopeful that the Senate will be supportive and that we'll be able to continue moving forward and make progress for the American people.
How important are these House meetings to your reelection?
These are critically important. I mean, this is what it's about. When we get a chance to visit with our constituents and we can get together at someone's home, and we have great community leaders that are bringing so many people that are concerned about what's going on, but that know that we can make things better and that are going to be active, that are going to make phone calls and knock on doors. This is what it's about, and this is the way that we as Democrats are going to be able to take on that corporate money, those foreign corporate money. It's going to be at the grassroots level. It's going to be house to house, door to door, person to person, and that's why these are so critically important.
Thank you so much. Enjoy yourself.
Oh, thank you very much. And again, just a gorgeous day, and thanks for bringing us together.
Thank you. Hi, we're here with Justin Bailey. And Justin, you are the...
I am coordinating the Lujan Leadership Congressional Campaign Fellowship.
Now tell us a little bit about this event and what you're doing here.
Well, this event is a house party that Patty has been very generous to host.
And Patty Cervantes is the president of the Democratic Women of Sandoval County.
And she's a terrific activist and a great asset for the party. We're for the leadership training program this summer, the fellowship program. We are raising money by selling these posters, which the artist here, Mike Archuleta, has been very generous to donate the original painting, and he found sponsors to get the posters printed up that we can sell to raise money for the leadership training program.
So tell us a little bit about this leadership training program.
Well, the leadership training program is a terrific opportunity for young people. We're looking for high school students and college students that want to learn how to be political organizers. We are going to have 3 days of leadership training camp in Santa Fe. There is an application process. If you go to the Congressman's website at benraylujanforcongress.com, you can find a page that says apply for a fellowship today. And it's a very easy application process. People that get accepted to the program will be trained for 3 days, and then they'll return to their home communities and work as political organizers with direct supervision and support from campaign staff and myself, who at that point I will be the field director.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Eleanor.
You're Roxanne?
Yeah.
And you will be an intern with the Congressman's campaign?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, basically what I do is I go in for 3 days for training, and then after that, for about 6 weeks during the summer, I do like about 30 hours a week of community service and stuff, and planning it on my own, and just like learning how to market it and
So you're learning to become a political organizer.
yeah.
And are you a student?
Yes, at UNM.
This is Dixie Trebby. You're running for magistrate judge?
I'm running for Magistrate Judge, Division 1, Sandoval County.
How's it going, Dixie?
It would go much better if the wind had quit blowing because I have so many allergies. Other than that, it's doing fine.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello, Judge Vonsi. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Eleanor. How are you?
So great, and it's nice to see you here supporting Ben Ray Lujan. How's your campaign going?
I hope it's going very well. I'm out working every single day, traveling around the state and also doing my work. So I'm hoping it's going well. There's 52 more days, and I'm counting them down.
Okay, thank you for speaking with us.
Thank you.
It's going incredibly well, staying really busy, focusing on the rural areas and in the pockets of the communities that tend to get neglected.
Now, Joe is on the ballot at this point. He got on the ballot, didn't he?
Yeah, he got on the ballot but by the Democratic Party at the convention, and it was touch and go, but they do have those 3 days that they can reevaluate their policies, and they determined that he should be on the ballot.
So a lot of hard work ahead of you, right?
An incredible amount of hard work, and we laugh that we have busy days followed by busier days, but we're up to it. We're really excited, and we need to stay energized and work to energize New Mexico.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.